And your number 55 starter did not get a playoff tax because the team got eliminated too fast. It was
Too
number
fast, too
55,
furious.
Zach Eflin.
Yep.
Zach Eflin, huge breakout in 2023. You had some reservations in the preseason. I had him ranked, I think, 22nd overall, 21st overall, or among starting pitchers. I still bought into the changes that the Rays had made. The Rays didn't even buy into the changes because they traded him to the Orioles. And now Eflin is down to 55 for you.
Yeah, so Eflin is good, and that's that. I think what we saw in 2023 was him squeezing out the most he could with his arsenal. And I remember our rankings last year. I think I was pretty much middle of the pack. I'm pretty much saying, look, I don't think he's going to be as good as he was last year. I think I need to pull him down from top 15 for that reason or so. I think I'm like, I don't know, 23 or something like that. And with Eflin, I had to keep him up because there always is a chance that they can keep it at that level. But now that I've seen Eflin again, I'm like, yeah, it's not likely at all for him to keep it up at that level. 3.59 ERA and a 115 whip, but a 20% K rate, not the 26.5% K rate. When he was traded to the Orioles, Eflin did take a step forward in embracing the cutter once again. We saw that by the end of it. At first, not so much, but eventually we got there. But really think of Zach Eflin as a guy with a cutter and a curveball and a four-seamer that he saves to throw upstairs late in counts. It's not a good shape four-seamer, but it's just a surprise pitch, and it can get away with that at times. And then a sinker that he hopes to land backdoor against righties, sometimes jam them. And really, that's a problem a bit for lefties, and hopefully the cutter really does become that thing again that can nullify him there. And then he also has a sweeper he throws sometimes as well, but this is Zach Eflin, who's boring, but he's a good volume guy with more wins than we should have expected entering last year. 10-9 versus 16-8. That was also a big deal in that player rater. It's why I hate the player rater, because 178 innings in 2023 with 16 wins is like, oh, that's why he's going to be so high in that player rater.
Right.
But then the Rays weren't as good, so 10 wins. That's a huge difference. Obviously, of course, the stuff getting or the overall arsenal too. So you get Eflin, you're happy with it. You stick him in the entire year, you get production. It's not the grab for top tier ceiling starters that you might need in your draft, but you will not be hurt because you have Eflin on your squad.
Yep, fully agree. I bumped him down. He's 61 for me right now. I was over aggressive last year. Happy to have him more in deeper formats than 12 teams, but 12 teams, sure, if I took some volatile and upside guys earlier on. But yeah, not the breakout that we thought.